Hello, 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 hello. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We are hopping into Suits. I don't really have too much to say. We're gonna kind of hop in here. Hopefully, have a good time. I want to make sure that everything looks good because sometimes my OBS just doesn't work. Good. Video's actually showing. All right. What's up, everybody? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Suits, episode number 8 of season number 1, called Identity Crisis. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Patreon for the full reaction if you want it. If you don't, that's totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So, previous episode, we had the episode where our boy Mike chose to throw the trial or the mock trial to protect Rachel. And Harvey, the girl that he was sleeping with, is getting married, and he ultimately got fired. I thought the episode was actually really good. I actually enjoyed it. We brought in the one girl back, Mike's friend's ex, slept together. Very curious where that's gonna go. But yeah, we're gonna hop in here, have a good time, have some fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Here we go.
They're worried about Stable Shelter solvency.
They're worried. They should try being executive director. If you don't recover the money that Anthony Maslow embezzled from us, every one of these projects goes dark. Unless you got a spare room or two for a couple.
Your first time what?
God, you're picturing that right now.
I have no choice. I'm a visual person.
What are you doing?
You two are really adorable. We're 48
Thank you,
hours from
Louis.
trial, and you're gossiping like two 12-year-olds in sleepaway camp. It's on the board of directors of several of our largest clients. So, if we lose this case, I doubt that her generosity is
Oh,
going to
Harvey's not
extend
gonna
to
like
us.
this.
I would.
In my office. Bring the Clarity Drilling IPO. Jerome Jensen's here. Come on.
About it.
Come on, Lewis.
I need a lot of water, please.
You can't
Wrong
get
with
any
him?
water.
You having a
Don't
heart
have
attack?
You can give up Maslow now, and this all stops.
He's having a heart attack.
My
Or
client
some-
needs a break. We can continue this in 10 minutes.
I'm just getting started.
Looks like he's having a heart attack.
Yeah, if need be.
You're not hearing me. We need to hold off on any meeting.
I just want to know why
That's final, Lewis.
Harvey's above Lewis, right? Or are they equal? Because Harvey was like trying to be like a partner. Like he's like something really high
Question.
up.
Why would someone named Lola Jensen ever want to be known as Mildred Wisniewski?
Summarizes an internal investigation we conducted.
What Inez has just handed you is hard evidence of fraudulent investments and fake losses perpetrated by Perkins.
Guys have a real penchant.
Wow,
for
they're
fishing,
gonna-
don't you?
Now
They're gonna
duped all of us.
blame it
As
on the one
CEO,
dude.
He betrayed me just as much as the.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Found an offshore account worth $20 million.
Hold on a second. Lucille Jackson trusted you to manage $150 million. What the hell are you saying to me? That Perkins had no involvement whatsoever?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But why was he so-
innocent?
Why was he so nervous then? Wait, is Lewis about to feel bad? I wouldn't feel bad. The dude. Nah, you did. You just yelled at him. But I mean,
No surprise that Maslow lowballed us. I'm just passing along this offer as a formality.
To come here. I don't ever want to see your face again.
so Lewis.
And you can forget about me helping you.
So because Lewis yelled at him, he died, and we're blaming
What are you
that.
doing?
I was deposing the widow just like you.
I came here to pay my respects and initiate a relationship. Not. You need to get your shit together and find us a new witness.
He didn't kill the guy, man. The guy was sweating when he went in there. And then Lewis yelled at him, and then the guy kept getting, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like, I don't blame Lewis.
Or I expose you.
Shit. This took a turn. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Holy hell. Just randomly is a fucking top-level hacker here.
You don't really seem that worried about this. Threats like hers are.
Where are you going?
You told me to fix my case. Why don't you fix yours?
Woo! Shit. Harvey kind of likes that. He's like, all right, got some balls on him.
$2.18. I'm good with numbers too.
Nice. Look at Lewis. Kind of like part of one of the teams, one of us.
Thanks for meeting us on such short notice. This doesn't get her money back today. Nothing's done.
Good job, Lewis. Lewis is so awkward though.
Great.
So weird.
That's perfect. You are back in business. The wire transfer just went through.
Girl, you came through.
What? I was just.
Let me guess, you were cutting me out.
What?
What are you talking about?
The little impromptu meeting you just had with Jessica and Lucille that you conveniently left me out of.
I didn't
Was
leave
that
you
a
out of
meeting?
anything.
I was
thought we were a
walking.
team. I thought this was the start of something, but
Lewis.
now I
Lewis-
see the truth all too clearly.
He's always so paranoid, man, on edge. Just the one girl?
Got your email about Maslow. Not a bad way for Loxley LLC to go out.
Looks like the firm owes you one.
I think you owe me one.
What's that? You did it for him. You hacked it.
Is this?
The real thing? Yeah.
Damn.
Told the dean's office you'd lost yours. They were happy to oblige. Do that.
Hey.
Easily.
She bought me 2 plane tickets to Greece.
Not interested.
We leave Tuesday.
All right, that was episode number 8. Solid episode. A lot of fun, interesting. The Lewis aspect of it all was pretty awesome. I kind of want to give it an 8. I think it's good enough to be an 8 just because of the Lewis stuff. We never really focus on Lewis. He's always just kind of an asshole. And it's kind of cool to see what he brings to the team. I mean, we've seen it a few times, but like this is where we really got a chance to see how Lewis operates and how Lewis very valuable at the firm. And it was really focused on that, right? Focused on Lewis, Harvey, their whole situation, the shelter. And then they were able to connect all these different, the 2 different cases into one case, right? So what Harvey had Mike working on with that girl, bringing her in and making her feel like she was making a difference and all that, it was pretty smart. And then bringing Lewis in because he's the financial expert, actually really good as well. Seeing that Lewis actually does have a heart, and Lewis is just, and he just can't get. He's almost at his ceiling. I can't imagine him ever getting a promotion because he can't seem to get out of his own way. And that's interesting, right? Because he, like, even in the end there, he thought Harvey would have did what he did. Not giving Harvey the benefit of the doubt, saying, but ultimately jumping to Harvey screwed me. But that was interesting, and I liked it. I like that Lewis got yelled at. I like that he went to go say sorry to the widow. I mean, there's a lot of things that they did for Lewis that made me actually like him as a character. So at this point, Lewis has just kind of been a character who's just been an asshole to be an asshole, right? Always trying to catch up to Harvey and one up Harvey and do all these things. But I think that this episode kind of made him something more. But then in the end, it kind of still shows you that has these doubts, man, where he's always going to be there. All right. Let us break it down. I'm going to go through it, see where we're at. Start off the episode at the beginning. We have the shelter situation. This woman was somehow robbed of a bunch of money. We have to figure out where it is. While that's happening, got this crew investigating, looking for the numbers where the money is, but Harvey needs Mike. We bring Mike to another situation. Essentially, Mike has to go, not babysit, but fix some family drama. Lewis doesn't like it. Something about money or something about Donna has something on Lewis. I don't know what, but it involved enough that he was going to go pay her and make sure it never got out. This was interesting. So why was this guy so nervous? He was sweating. He was super nervous. Essentially, the company that he works for was throwing him under the bus and he was panicking. Ultimately gave him like a heart attack. I don't know, it's interesting. Lewis yells at him. Lewis is really firm, really yelling, really being what I think is a solid lawyer. Ultimately, the guy has a heart attack. Lewis gets yelled at in trouble. Lewis thinks the guy deserved it. He had a heart attack because he was guilty. Makes Lewis feel bad later. Lewis and Harvey throughout the whole thing, arguing, hating. Harvey hates working with Lewis. Lewis is trying so desperately to be like Harvey's friend or something. Then we got the stuff with Mike. Mike goes to see the girl. The girl stole money from her dad. She sees that her dad poisoned water back in the day with his company, and she's trying to fix it. She's trying to be Robin Hood, but the dad is pissed off. The dad wants the money back. It's a whole back and forth. But we find out that actually they just want to fix their relationship, and the girl is just trying to get attention. Is the girl though?
Harvey, what?
I know her. Is this her? Yeah, it's her. We get a bunch of back and forth. Lewis being in the room, we end up getting shitty deal. We then have no witness. Harvey's yelling at Lewis to get another witness. Lewis then getting all the people in the firm to look up some stuff to figure out exactly how the hell we can get this guy. Mike does the meeting here to these two to see if they can fix their relationship. Harvey goes to see the widow. Then Lewis tries to go see the widow to say he's sorry. It turns out into a whole yelling match. The widow blames Lewis for what happened to her husband. Then we get the big thing where this girl, what's her name? Lola. Lola shows up. Turns out Lola knows all about Mike because she's a hacker. She knows all about Mike, all about his whole situation. Mike's panicking. Mike's freaking out. He doesn't want to lose his job. Lewis then tries to get this, or not this, like secretary or something. Tries to blackmail her, bribe her, all this stuff, which ends up backfiring. Mike tries to figure if he can figure out a way for the dad to drop the charges and not do anything. The girl's gonna get pissed off. It's a whole back and forth. Mike ends up not knowing what to do. Going to Harvey. Harvey's with this. And about the bribery, Lewis is all kinds of fucked here. He promised her an assistant job with Jessica. Harvey doesn't have time for what Mike is bringing up, so Mike gets pissed off, walks away, yells at him. Back and forth, and get her to help us do something, which then connects her thing with helping people, and then the case that Harvey's working on. We then find out that we need Lewis because Lewis is the financial guy, and he would know what to look for all these financial records to figure out where the money is. Then get Lewis involved, and then we see how smart Lewis is and how awesome he is at what he does at his job, right? Ultimately, you get the guy. Today, Lewis is thinking he's like the best. Harvey hugging one girl. He automatically thinks Harvey sold him out. Harvey took all the credit. So, actually, what? Lewis is a senior partner? What's Lewis? I said that earlier. And then the one girl gives Mike his diploma, does the whole hacking thing, and bam, Mike is in the system. And that's it. So that's the episode. Solid episode. I liked it. Hopefully you guys did as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.